Okay. So let's see here. So we got that. Roll initiative, so that's 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Since they are there, can I roll my initiative? Put it here. Add my turn.
So I'm really low on spells. Almost none.
Add turn.
And somewhat low on performing rounds.
Like I said, all you got to do is just worry about keeping up with the group. You head on back, and me and Jean will be fine.
I think that's a lot. I'll just do one of them. Okay, what is that? That is 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me go over turn order so that everyone knows the turn order of these enemies. I think some of these got put in twice. I'm not going to worry about it. So it will be Burke has rolled initiative, and then I have a kobold. There's a kobold, and then I have no, excuse me. I have Burke. I have a kobold, and a kobold, and then Garlemon, and then a kobold. Then I have, I think, Marius, and then Jean. Am I missing anyone right now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Depends on Jean's dexterity.
What's your dexterity, Jean?
16.
What's yours,
Yeah,
Marius?
so Jean goes before I do.
Okay, so Burke will be the first person that gets to go. Burke. I'm going to play a little bit of Watch Together music, not to get distracted by that. Okay.
Okay, so first I'll start singing. Thunder! And cast this. Oh, only 1 point of sonic damage. Well, but they have to roll fortitude.
Yeah, I'll have to roll fortitude.
I didn't say the area I was throwing it.
Okay.
And it would be 10 feet. Basically, this group will be effective.
Okay. What do I have to roll?
Fortitude or we stand for 1 round.
What's the fortitude save I have to beat? I will let you know.
16.
16.
I'm going to roll one roll for 2, and then for the other one I will roll a different one since he is a different stat sheet. So the 2 and the white cloaks had definitely failed, and the one with the small dagger, he makes it. So what does that mean for my 2 and white sheets?
They all take 1 point of sonic damage, and the ones who fail the fortitude save get stunned for 1 round.
Okay, so stunned. So that means I cannot take any action, correct?
Yep.
Stun, you can take actions and you drop everything that you held in your hands. You have a -2 to AC and no dex.
Okay, so they drop their weapons, correct? Is that what I just heard?
Yep.
Okay, so they drop their crossbows.
Only 1 of the crossbow is affected, so throw it around here.
Okay, so they all take the 1 sonic damage. I got that much. Okay, and they drop their crossbows.
The ones who get stunned drop the crossbow.
Okay.
If not, you just take damage and that's all. That's it. And you said there was difficult terrain to move around here, right?
Mm-hmm. It is difficult.
I'll move 15 feet. That's half my speed.
Okay. So that is my kobold cannot do anything. That was Burke's turn, correct, Burke?
Yep.
Okay.
Until my next turn, it doesn't contact, loses dex, his AC, and drops everything held.
So they got that. So you see these 2 kobolds here, kind of just quivering as they drop their weapons. Got Garlemon, Jean. I think Jean can see because he does have this spell here. The kobold sniper is not able to do anything. So now I'm going to the blade. The blade is going to see the party. He is going to 5. Man, I don't think I can. What's my speed here? 30 feet. 5. Oh, it's kind of. Man, well, he saw that. I'm just gonna go 5 foot here. And I'm going to. You know what, I'm gonna stick where I'm at. I'm gonna draw my light crossbow. And I'm going to attempt to hit Garlemon.
All right. If Garlemon's still next to me, okay, doesn't matter. He rolled a 20.
Yep, he rolled a that. So there is no confirmed crit. Hold up, 25 plus. Hey, he did roll. So I gotta roll to confirm, correct?
No, it rolls to confirm in the attack.
So 11 damage.
No, that's 3 damage. The 11 is the crit confirm.
Oh, my apologies. So 3 damage. Thank you. 3 damage to Garlemon. And that is going to be that kobold's turn. Well, move action to pull it out because I don't have that feat. I didn't move. And then, yeah, so I have to do that. I can't reload this thing. Now is Garlemon's turn.
Okay, well, I'll take the lead and 10, and as my move action, I will, or as my standard action, I will set my tower shield for total cover to the south. Gene, just get behind me.
Got it.
That's my turn.
Okay. Now it is my other blade's turn. Seeing this, I am in difficult terrain. I'm going to go 5, 10. And my blade is going to rush as the water starts to even getting to his neck. He's going to rush over to Gene. He's going to attack with his weapon. And we'll talk about all this later. He has a 28 to attack. Does that hit, Gene?
Totally hits.
Okay, he has 3 damage to you, Gene.
Alrighty.
And that will be his turn. After that, it is now your turn, Gene.
Alrighty. Engaged in combat. Can't move back quite as well, so I'll go into a defensive. And I will swing at the monster in front of me.
Okay.
11 misses.
You swing at the one in front of you. Let me double check his AC. Yeah, unfortunately, you miss on him.
Yeah, so then I'll use a, we're still this close, then I'll use a move action to give Garlemon +2 to hit the one that I'm fighting.
Okay. Now, are you into your turn?
Yep, turn over, sorry.
Okay. Marius, your turn.
What is Rosalie doing?
Rosalie, unfortunately, is it okay if I just make Rosalie go first since she is leading? Is that okay for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
She is making her way. That's all she's got right here.
Okay, so Marius is going to keep up with her then.
Okay. At that moment, Marius, you start to see more kobolds emerge from these woods. You hear like a as they try to are trying to hit you. And of course they miss. But you see they're kind of like flanking. They're taking away this area of the map from you. Garlemon, you see that as well, that there are now kobolds to the northeast of you. Okay. Marius, are you continuing to follow?
Yep.
Marius, as you have Aloysius and Bella's character on you, you're getting that familiar sense, that sensation, that burning sensation that you got in the cave, just so that you know. And you're starting to feel lightheaded again.
Okay.
You can hear screams. You hear a familiar voice inside of your head, telling you that he is on his way. I'm sorry. Continue, Marius.
I was just gonna say I keep myself together.
Okay. Okay. So this sniper will attempt to attack and hit Gene since he is the one he's in front of him. You see this kobold load his little crossbow bolt. 9, he misses. And since he didn't move, I'm going to use my move action to reload. That is his go. And now it is the other kobold here. His turn. He's not going to move, and I'm going to repeat the same action of him shooting. The Gene, he hits. Wow, they both miss. So he's going to have his action, and he's going to reload as well. And now it is Bert Redcoat's turn again.
Yeah. I see the one started moving up. But they didn't move that much. So from here, I will shoot around here. 10 feet from here. And do another.
Okay, so So who has to make a saving throw? All 3, or just the 2 whites?
All 10 feet from here.
Okay. Okay, so I have to make a fortitude save. I'm just gonna roll 1 for them. So they both fail. So they drop their weapon again, and then he drops his weapon too, and he is stunned for a round. Okay. What would you like to do, Bert?
Well, we're retreating, right? Or should I stay on?
I mean, that's what you did. You do what you want to do, sir.
Well, they have companions up front, so maybe support over there, or it's just cover a retreat. So no, it's cover a retreat. So let's retreat. They say climb, get up top. So continue moving forward.
As you notice, at this time, the waves and the water starts to pick up. You can hear hold on here. Where's it at? Here we go. The splashing of the water around in this river. It seems you know that heavy rains can cause flash flooding, and things begin to swell and break free their banks from lakes and just the river, like what Rosalie said. I would like a survival check from whoever can make it to see the telltale signs of how many rounds it might be before this place starts to flood. Okay. Let's see. Okay, guys, guess I'm failing at this. My apologies tonight.
It's the slash.
Why is this not working? Oh, because I'm hitting, okay. There we go. Bert sees, because he's familiar with the swamp, And even though this is kind of, you know, merging out from the river, he's familiar with this, and he's seen this before. Bert tells you that you have anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds to prepare to reach high ground before a major flood sweeps past that may have enough force to knock you down, and you might take damage. So, Burke, if you want to say it in your way, you can, but I just wanted to give the party a little something.
That's pretty much what I will say. It's not very different. That's how he will say it. It has an intelligence of 9, but has several points on oratory, so it's kind of compensated.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Bert, would you like to end your turn?
Yeah. I can't see any enemies from here. Oh, I should see enemies because of the dancing lights.
Yep, you can see.
The lights act as torches, so I should be seeing ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna have this enemy. Since it dropped its weapon, I'm just gonna roll a. I'm gonna roll a 1.
Still, the reach I can, as far as I can shout that, it will affect the party, so it wouldn't be wise to do it.
Cody, what's the percentage check that you think that since you're the rules lawyer tonight, what's the percentage check you think that these kobolds crossbows are still right up under them in this surging water?
What are they made out of? Wood?
Yeah.
They floated away. For sure.
You think so?
I imagine they have more. I imagine they have buoyancy still.
Okay. So these kobolds do not have it, so they're going to continue to grab their daggers. 5.
Grabbing a dagger or grabbing a weapon from the floor is a move action.
Well, they don't have. They floated away. Once you dropped them, you pretty much disarmed them. Okay. He's going to go. 5, 10, 15. He's going to go. Oh, no, that is incorrect. Put him back. Now the kobold blade will go. He can't do anything because it's the water is surging past. He's not has to make a swim check yet, but it's going to be really difficult terrain. Now it is Garlemon's turn.
He skipped the turn of Burke. I didn't move or do anything.
You didn't go yet? I thought you went. I thought you.
Yeah, didn't you cast a spell or something?
You cast a spell.
Yeah, I thought you cast
stun.
You cast a
that was last round.
No, that was this round.
No, you cast stun right here.
Now.
Yeah, you did a thunder call again.
Well,
we're still in the same round.
Last round I was here and casted it, then went here. But this time
Yeah, you cast again. We've only had 2 rounds. Like I'm trying. I know I suck at this, but I'm trying my best to keep up with rounds this time. You cast it, and then I gave you the big introduction about the flash flood, and then we continue the round.
But I can cast it from here because it has 35 feet at most at range, and I will hit companions from here.
Well, it's fine. I didn't catch it, so I'm gonna allow it to happen. That's my fault for not catching as a DM. So we'll just say it still worked. Does that make sense? That's my fault then. Yeah, my apologies then.
So I cast it again, or I move, or
no? Yeah, you cast it. If you cast it again. If you want to move, you can, but I thought you already moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already cast it. Okay. Anyway, you've already cast it. So, Garlemon, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got 3 casts of Thunder Call now.
I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna hold my turn until after Jean moves.
Okay.
You can put me after Jean.
So, did I cast it then, or
you've already? I don't know where the confusion's coming from, but you've already cast it. And then I gave, and
yeah, like
I cast it once from here.
Okay.
I cast it once from here.
Burke.
Yeah.
You were right here.
Yeah.
You cast it here. That's what you hit the second round. Then you
Sure.
moved. You just moved, right? Then we have the survival check.
Yeah.
And then the couple of kobolds went, and now it's Garlemon's turn. That's how far we are into turn 2. I haven't even moved yet, which means
I
you would
was
skip my
mistaken
turn twice.
Sorry, I was mistaken the turns that.
Oh, it's okay. That's why we have the steps that we've placed in process now. That's okay. Thank you, Marius. Garlemon, you're waiting to after he goes.
Yeah, till after Gene moves.
Okay. I believe that this one dropped. Garlemon, he does have a type of small sword. Will he be able to pick his sword up? It is actually steel.
How raging is this river?
It's pretty raging.
I don't know. I'd say like a 50% chance it didn't just get washed out.
50 high, that he can grab it. Low, it's done. He's got to use another weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so low, he looks for it. He doesn't see it. So now he's going to pull out his crossbow, and he's going to fire, because it's loaded. He's going to fire at Gene from point blank range with a crossbow.
Alrighty. If that provokes, then I'll take swing.
I believe it does.
I miss. No worries.
Okay. He is going to see if he can bop Gene. 11 AC. I believe that's a miss.
It is.
And he misses. Anyway, you can see the look of frustration on his face as he misses. Now, Garlemon, I think I need to put you after Gene. So now that's going to be his turn because he looked around, he pulled it out. He doesn't have, he didn't move. He uses move action to, ain't it a move action to draw your weapon if you're not moving?
Yeah.
And then he shot, so he doesn't even have it loaded yet. So, and he shot point blank range. Now it is Gene's turn.
Alrighty. If he just has a ranged weapon out,
Mm-hmm.
then I will just move away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And try to get to higher ground because
Burke told you.
Swimming's not. Yeah, so I'll 5, 10, because it's all difficult terrain over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you just step diagonally, you save yourself 5 feet.
Yeah, the light's not coming through, so I can't quite see there. But yeah, so if I get up there, then I'll use a double move to then climb up to here.
Okay, so that is going to be, just so you know, let me look at climbing, and it is raining, so it's going to add difficulty to it.
Then yeah, I mean, I will prepare to climb, but I'll put away my my longsword for now.
It is it is a very rough natural surface tree, an up-knotted rope, so it's unnatural, so it's a 15, but the surface is slippery. So right now to climb that, I'm going to require a climb check of 20. Just so you know. Are you okay with that?
Sounds good.
Okay. Yes, sir. So, Gene, you see this wave, the waters is rushing up on you. You know that it's a dire chance that you don't get swept up behind this current, this flash flood that Burke's warned you. You go to the rocks. There's a moss there. As you start to climb, you notice that your hands are just gnarled and bruised from the battles in the Kobold Cave and just the swamp in general. And as you grab, you don't fall or slip or nothing, but your hand slips off of it, but not like going to fall in it. But you just notice that if you're going to attempt to climb this, this is going to be a little difficult. So you're starting to prepare for that. Okay, Garlemon, seeing what Gene has done here, what would you like to do, sir?
Okay, I am going to 5, 10. I will double move to here.
Okay.
And, well, it's a double move, so that's my turn.
Okay. Garlemon. Marius, what would you like to do?
I'm waiting to follow Rose.
Here she goes. 5, 10. She's getting up here. There she is.
And I'll keep up with her.
Marius, you're starting to get that lightheadedness that but it's getting more intense. start to see shapes and colors in front of you, and it seems that the surrounding trees actually changes from, hold up, Marius. You seem to be transported. Okay.
Okay.
You put your character down the map.
Give me a sec here.
Okay, let me get Spencer. Spencer, are you there?
There we go. There, it moved to the correct map.
I'm gonna assume that Spencer says all this. Marius, this is where you're at, and you see Sandpoint on the other side. You see Broderick. You see what you most fear in the middle. You see Father. You see Alkalot Xantus there. And everything has just disappeared around. It's just, changing around you. And then you see another shadowy figure behind behind Broderick, but this figure is shining bright silver.
Just in awe of the scene before me. What is going on? I need, have I fallen to madness? What is this? This is insane.
This is where you were at last time, except you didn't see Sandpoint. You just saw this, and you saw what you feared the most in front of you. But now you see a shadowy silver figure behind you, and you see Broderick on the other side. It seems like he's trying to come through, and he's screaming out to you. And you see the same thing, Broderick. You see Marius in this swamp and this rain, and he's separated kind of the same thing. What would you say to him, Broderick? Because you're trying to get to where he's at.
I'd probably just be screaming his name over and over again, and I don't feel like doing that to my voice right now.
That's fine. So, he screams, Marius! Marius! You have to take control. You have to take control of what you fear the most, and to kind of get past that is what Broderick would tell you.
What does that entail? How am I, in the midst of all this, supposed to conquer my fear of loss? The death of everything around me, my friends and family members, falling at my feet because of my incompetence. How am I supposed to beat that right now?
You're still, naked, pretty much naked, how you were. As you ask these questions to yourself, at that moment, Marius, that flame, comes from your hand, but it now looks as like it's a bastard sword in the shape of a wing. And it appears in front of you. And it kind of tilts itself, and it makes like a handle. So you have this flaming winged bastard sword. Like it's ushering you to grab it.
I guess this is my cause here, so yes, I grab it.
Okay, that'll be Marius' turn. Next in turn order is this sniper. We've added some, so at this moment, Burke, you see these kobolds here start to attack you. You see Marius, he has fell Aloysius and Bella have fallen as well, as he has released them. Bella's fell here.
Jeremy, I should ask, because you mentioned that the flood is really starting to kick up. How heavy is the rain?
It's pretty heavy. I don't have. It's heavy, like it's.
Okay,
yeah.
So because it is heavy rain, ranged attacks take a -4 penalty.
Thank you for telling me that, because I was about not to do that.
Sadly, anybody carrying a torch, your torch is also useless.
Okay, so now the torches are useless, but...
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And dancing lights are not fire.
You're good.
Yeah, so
I'm going to...
Lights, magical torches, they don't run on fire.
I'm going to attack Burke with this one. That is going to be a fail, and this one's going to attack Burke, and that's going to be a fail.
Yep.
And I have these kobolds are going to move up. Goodness gracious, they're not going to be able to make it. And we're going to attack Garlemon, but I don't think there's even a point in rolling. I'll roll in case I get a crit. Yeah, there's no point. Okay, they both miss. So that was the first 6 seconds that he told you about. Now it is Burke, Redcoat, your turn. You see it's getting worse. You see these kobolds now are still, making their way to attack you across the river. You see Marius in front of you. He's went down. Bella's went down. The river is rushing. It's just you see so what would you like to do?
I don't see the ones near the fire pit because the tree's in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
The dancing lights should be illuminating them.
Let me see if I can find you a...
I could get them somewhere nearer, but...
Yeah, okay, I got your dancing lights. Okay, dancing lights. Here we go. And there's 4 of them?
Yep.
And how much, what is it, how much light does it illuminate? 20?
Just as much as a torch.
To 40. The torches are 20.
20 bright, plus 20 dim.
40, okay, there we go. Okay.
There are 3 of them that went away. Oh, there you go.
Okay, paste. And let me group these. They are now grouped. Okay, sir.
You can make them very, very small so that they don't cover someone beneath them.
It's fine. I think you're gonna be good. Okay, that's where they're at right now. Can you see? Okay. What would you like to do, Bert?
I'm trying to... I don't have the control over them to move them. And I move 15 over there. That's another 15. Let's say I end up here, so I can see the ones below.
Are you still... So what is your turn, Bert?
I made a double move.
Okay.
And from here, that's a double move in difficult terrain.
Okay, so that's your turn, correct?
Yep, and move the lights nearer to the group.
Okay. I'm gonna move the lights. I'm gonna move them here just because, guys, you got that, Gene?
Yeah, the lights can be further than 2 feet from each other.
Okay. Further than 2 feet?
It can be farther away than 10 feet from each other.
Okay. So is that good right there?
Yeah, it's like something like this.
Okay. Thank you. So that's your turn now?
That's right.
Okay.
Double move, and that's it.
Now I'm going to have it be the sniper's.
I'm back.
The sniper's turn. We're going back. There's nothing I can do. There's something I'm gonna roll. He's gonna move. Maybe Garlemon. I'm gonna incur attack of opportunity. I'm gonna try to grab you. Just because he has. This because he has something he can do, man. I mean.
Take your shot.
Let me see. That's just a CMB.
Yep.
Why is it not working like I want it to? There we go. My bad. Yeah, he tries to grab you. It's a failure, Garlemon.
Yeah. He's trying to grapple me?
Mm-hmm. He tries to grab you.
Well, I haven't drawn my sword yet, so I don't threaten.
Okay. Now for the blade. This guy has not had anything, so he's going to move. And he's going to attempt to try to hit you, Garlemon. We're going to try to attack Garlemon. 6 damage, Garlemon?
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. And now it is Gene's turn.
Alrighty. I'll spend my turn getting my rope out of my satchel, and tying it off to my shield here. So hopefully I can throw it up to get us around that trunk, so I can start climbing up.
He's going to randomly throw. Okay. That's what you do for your turn, sir?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. Like where the mine's at. Okay. So now, Garlemon, your turn.
I will set my shield so that we have total cover from the south. And I will, I'll draw my sword.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Now it is Marius' turn. We'll go back to where we're at.
So I've ripped the winged blade here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm supposed to conquer the problem that I have. Is this that silver entity that is behind me?
No. This one's dark, of course, what you see in the photo. That's what it looks like. It's like it's a shade of this of what you most fear. When you look inside of this, you're kind of like looking third person at the situations in your life to what has made you and has accumulated for you to fear what you fear. If that makes any sense.
That's a lot.
He's a fantastic killer or something.
Well, for all intents and purposes, the sheer drive to save the two people that he was handling in that storm is going to, I don't know, like, I have no context of space, time, or reality at this point.
You don't.
So I'm going to try and move past it towards what I seem to understand as Father Xantis, or Acolyte Xantis and Broderick there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move my 40 feet this way. Does the Spectre do anything?
As you move that way, you just kind of see yourself back in front of it. Make a charisma check. Okay. That will be your turn, Marius. The snipers are still making their way. There's no point in rolling. I mean, he's there. Yeah. And now these are going to move. That's all they got with their terrain. You see these kind of coming up. I'm going to see if I can try to hit Rosalie there. I guess, you know what? I'm going to actually, they see what's going on with Marius. They're going to attack Marius. Let's see. 17 and 24 hit you, Marius. Either one hit you. No, that was a lie. 17 minus 4 because of the weather. 13. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, because the other one hit. So 3 damage to you, Marius, and then 1 damage. And now it is Bert's turn.
Okay. So, how high are we here? How high am I?
You're about 5, 10, 5, 10, 15. So 10 feet up.
10 feet up. Okay. Then maybe 10. Okay, then I could point toward this. This will be 30 feet plus 5 more because I'm pointing a bit down.
Okay.
But this distance I could drop a little. Yeah, it will be still. I'll be pointing 5 feet below my height and point here, so it's 35 and will affect 10 feet around. And go again there.
Okay. So now I have to roll 16. Who's all rolling the 16? Everyone? Do it again. Do what you did again.
Is everyone from 10 feet from here?
Dude, that is pretty strong. I'm gonna continue to roll them one-on-one. Okay, that one, they all drop everything. Wow. And they are stunned. Now let me go to the other one. Let's see if he gets it. The one that attacked Cody. Wow, he did. So all these kobolds are defenseless. Okay.
Protecting the group.
Okay. What would you like to do now?
That's the round.
Okay. This kobold is going to go to Cody, and he can't really do anything. I mean, let me see if I have another weapon. I have a short sword. I'm going to pull my short sword out. I believe I can do that, correct? I can pull the short sword out.
Yeah,
So he's just regular moving there.
Well, he's a 5-foot step.
You cannot 5-foot step in difficult terrain.
Okay, I can't. You're right. Can I just pull the short sword out from here?
Yeah, you can move and draw the sword.
Yeah, I miss. I miss, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, he can't attack me anyways.
Okay.
I
Why
have
is
total
that?
cover from him.
Okay.
I have total cover from him.
Okay, so the kobold blade, he's dropped his weapon too. I'm gonna have this one, Cody, attempt to fire his crossbow bolt at you point blank range, because he is out of options. 29 hit. So 6
Well,
damage.
I attempt to hit him with the 15 right out the gates when he starts trying to do that.
That is a miss. But you will take 6
Alrighty.
damage. Okay. And they just move, and then he moves, yeah.
Oh, is it -6 from heavy rain?
I'm not sure you're the rules guy, but regardless, we've already...
Sure is.
Okay, well, we
it not
already called
-4?
it as 4.
Okay,
I think it's 4 from regular rain.
okay. -6 for heavy
So
rain.
now
I'm noting
we
it.
know.
No, I'm noting it now. Yep, I'm noting it. Okay. Now we know, right? And that's that. So, Gene, your turn. Gene, your turn.
Oh, sorry. I'll do my best to try to throw up that shield and rope to try to get around. I guess the tree or what I can.
Man, how would you? You just throwing your shield up there.
Yeah, hoping it's heavy enough that the rain's not going to throw it off too much. But if it can get around a branch or something, at least give me the DC 10 to be able to get myself up there, so then we can focus on getting Garlemond out of there
I guess
before the water comes
make it a that would be range attack to the tree, right? To hit its AC. How do you think we should rule that, guys? Because this is a pretty dire situation. This flood.
I mean, yeah, technically it would just be a ranged attack to hit the tree.
It has an AC of a tree, so let's roll 17 minus.
I think trees have. I think trees, since they're inanimate objects, I think they only have an AC of 10.
So, okay, think of this like a grappling hook, makeshift. Usually, it says in a grappling hook, objects with ample places to catch the hook are an AC of 5. But this is a tower shield, I believe. So there would probably be some. I'm sorry.
Mine's just a heavy steel shield, not a tower.
Okay. Yeah. So.
What's the AC?
I mean, there'd probably be some penalties.
What's
AC? According.
My thought was this: what is the penalty? What's the armor bonus penalty on that?
It's a regular heavy shield is -2.
-2, and -6 for being in the water. I mean, in the rain, so that's -8. But you're attacking a tree, and it's 5, correct?
If we consider it like a grappling hook, like he said, then it was 5. Since he's using the wrong type of weapon for it, it would be probably a -4. That's usually like makeshifty. That's usually what the negative on like a makeshift weapon is. So I guess the goal to meet is 9.
So he's got to meet 9, and we have a negative what, 8?
Yep. So he just gets it.
He just beat it. So you get it. You get up there, Gene, and you hear a clunk. You put your right leg. I'm gonna assume no, you're left-handed, because I just think Gene's probably a cool left-handy because he's smart. He puts his left foot up there and he kind of gives it a tug and like rain in his face, mud, and he kind of gets his weight and just to see if it's snug, and you notice that it's snug, Gene.
Perfect. Then I'll use my first move action to start to go my half speed up the side, so. Or quarter speed, so 5 feet up.
That's fine.
Versus a DC 10. So
yeah, you get there.
And that'd be my whole turn.
Okay. Let's see. Now, Garlemon, your turn.
Well, he's 5 feet up, so I will step into the space he was in.
Okay.
And set my tower shield up to give me protection from the right.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do, Cody?
Nope, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. So on third turn, Marius. We're back. I see a little bit of role play between you and Broderick.
I can persevere without them. I have done thus far. If it hasn't been by my will alone that half these people are still living, then I don't know what else to say. It is our failures. It is our greed. It is our cowardice that leaves us here, has left us now. And now I stand in front of this yawning portal of unknown majesty, and I don't deserve it. I want to go back and save those who I can. And the only way I know out is through. So at this particular time, I am going to try and attack whatever this shade is.
Okay.
You won't be alone.
So I go up and I attack the darkness, I guess.
At that moment, you see. Okay, you see Broderick there, running kind of like interference for you. He's attacking the shaded wood. You see sweat dripping down his face, and Broderick actually has blood coming from his face, Marius. But what you see is that he's burning. Broderick's face is burning, and as you notice and look around, the sword, your fire is burning so bright and so hot that it's, in a sense, melting Broderick's skin a little bit. I say a little bit, I say, a good bit.
Am I aware that it is my sword?
Yeah, but you kind of come one with the sword. You're shining too.
Yes, but watching what would be one of my companions' flesh melt at my own actions, I will cast the sword aside.
Okay.
I will not endanger another friend out of my own actions.
So
I drop the sword immediately after seeing Broderick melt after I attack the spectre. That's what I would do.
okay. So you went up, you attacked Broderick's there, and I'm going to end your turn for now, and we will keep the order with the kobold snipers. I don't even know what I'm this kobold to move up. I'm kind of at a loss.
Now, do keep in mind, I am here.
Oh,
Technically,
Okay.
I just didn't want to overlap.
well, we'll put him there.
There we go. Yeah, he's 5 feet up the cliff, anyways.
Okay. Okay. So these snipers will continue to go. I just don't think there's any point of me. Yeah, I'll try to attack. No, I can't attack with him. Let me go to these two. Gonna move up 5, 10. I'm gonna see if I can pop Marius again. Rosalie now was making her way here. 17, 16, so that's 5 and 1 damage. I'm trying to hit Marius. 5 and 1 damage for Marius. Marius, make a charisma save, please. Okay, okay, good job, Marius.
Okay. Are we still treating those as -4s? What's going on?
Thank you, Marius. My apologies. 17, there's not -4s, there's -6 now. So that's 11. 11 hits you, yes or no?
No.
Okay. So if 17 doesn't hit you minus the 6, then I'm going to assume this 16 doesn't?
No.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that. Cody, come on now. And now we'll go to Burke Redcoats.
Okay. Listen. Come on, Ghostray will save us, but you have to do your part. Como a la misma. Centrarlo acá. O sea, que este de acá afuera, este de acá queda afuera, pero los
So now it is Burke. What else you want to do, Burke? You want to cast anything else? That's it?
do another thundercall here.
Okay, so now it is the Cobalt Sniper. I'm going to continue. I guess I can try to... Oh, hold on. What was Burke saying?
He thunder called those guys again.
Oh, he thunder called him again? Okay. Let me make my save. I'm probably going to fail. Not going to be able to do anything this round.
That's the reach.
That's my one save. 22. Oh, so they can go. They can make. They got the fortitude save.
Now, don't forget to make the save for the other type of kobold as well.
Yep. I'm not. But I'm just gonna roll. Yep, 23. Okay, I rolled good that round. So they're still, but they are gonna take the damage that they need to take.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Burke. Well, at that, Burke said it would be. You know, he said it would be what?
Ghost Raider.
10. What did Burke say? It would be 10.
20 seconds, basically.
20 seconds.
It's about so slight, like somewhere right within the third round, which is where we are.
You know what? I'll give the group a benefit of the doubt. I'll give you an extra round. How about that? Because I was going to do it at 18. Yeah. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so the kobolds can't go. Burke did that. So Burke, are you ending your turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna have one kobold see if I can attack with my last crossbow. If I can attack Garlemon, probably won't hit him. 15, yeah, especially for the heavy rain. That's a miss, Garlemon. Gene, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. See if I can't make it another 5 feet and hopefully grab onto that edge and start pulling myself up. Then, how many more checks do I need?
You're there. I'll let you get there with that. You're there.
Okay. I'll stay prone, like I'll flop myself over like a fat kid getting out of the pool. And I'm just going to grab onto the rope and tell Garlemon to come on up. As I'm trying to make sure it's sturdy enough to support him and his tower shield and all that.
Okay. So you aid Garlemon in climbing. Garlemon, your turn.
Okay, as sad as this is going to make me, I put away my sword and I unequip and I put away my tower shield as my entire turn.
Okay. And what do you? So that's your entire turn just to do that?
Yeah, because it's a move action to put away my sword and it's a move action to take off my shield. So
would you like to do anything else before you end your turn?
There is. Thematically, I hold on tightly to the rope. But that's all my actions. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Okay.
Now, don't you worry. I'm ready for you to flood this place.
Okay. So, Marius, we're back to you. Marius, you now can make out as you drop your weapon. You see a familiar face. In this version, she has these angelic wings. You you recognize your sister as that shining force.
Hi.
That is behind Marius. I'm assuming that's behind Broderick.
Noalia's voice sure changed since when I was voicing her. She said she sounds much better.
So at that moment, Marius, you see Nalia behind Broderick, and as she as you see Broderick's skin begin to melt, you see Analia like healing Broderick. If you can kind of think of that scene where Wolverine is kind of going through Jean Grey in a sense, and he's burning, but his skin is, healing at the same time. Kind of think about that happening to Broderick with you and Nolly on both sides.
So, Marius, still in the grips of what's going on, falls to his knees and starts screaming about the madness and everything that is going on here. Just what feels like a mockery of everything he's trying to do. The fact that, even an effigy of his sister has to come in and repair the damage that he's done, that everything he's trying to do is just destroying the things around him. His anger, his rage, as he uses it to protect others, is only destroying everything in his path. And he's questioning if he's the one that's at fault, if he's the cancer upon the world, because nothing was going wrong till he set out to try and make a difference. All he wanted was to keep Sandpoint and Nawalia safe. That's all he ever wanted.
Okay. So Marius is coming to grips with. Oh, okay.
No, he's falling apart. He's not coming to grips.
He's falling apart. Okay.
Like just as he was when he was being flashed through this last session, right? Like this is madness. This is insanity. He doesn't understand what's going on.
At that time, after Broderick being healed, you hear these battle drums, and Broderick comes through the portal with Nalia. And what would Broderick like to say?
It's time to stand, friend. You have not failed. You have done what you've sought to do. Let us face this together, side by side. Gorham and Desna, together again. I just had a coughing fit. I haven't done that voice in a while. And I'm going to cast Shield Other. Because I gave you a ring, Marius, before you left. The platinum ring that you wear. That platinum ring warms up around you. You have a +1 deflection bonus to AC, +1 resistance on saves, and you will take half damage for the next 3 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Marius looks up at Ever, just in awe, very sullen.
That's fine. Give me a second. Keep on Marius.
Okay. So yeah.
She's having mic issues. Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'm just gonna server mute her real quick. There we go. Continue, Marius. My apologies.
Yeah, I'm adjusting my mic and stuff now too. So Marius looks up, just aghast at what's going on. Still in awe of the situation and unsure if what's going on is real in any sense of the word.
There's a problem with the tiara. That's okay now.
Yeah, you have to mute yourself, man. Yeah. Okay.
Why did it start it now?
Yeah, just mute yourself. You can talk if you need to. Okay, Marius, I'm sorry. Continue talking, man. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. So again, Marius was looking up sullen and aghast in what's going on. And just unsure if this is real or what's happening around.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be Taria or Tiara.
Yeah, I need to mute her on roll 20. I forgot. We've been playing roll 20 with each other such a long time. I forgot how to do that, to be honest with you. How do I mute her on roll 20?
Underneath each person's name, like at the bottom of their little picture, if you hover over it, there should like a sound bar should appear that you can just sloop to the left.
Oh, well, I have all sound off, so...
Yeah, anybody
Yeah,
whose
it's
mic is
something that
picking
we're
them
all-
up in D20, you can do that with.
Yeah, it's just something that all of us will have to do for everyone.
Is that done now? Let me know.
Well, I muted them.
Okay. Yeah, I just said I want to receive from others. I turned it disable.
Yeah. I feel it was Tiara was unintentionally hot micing. I think that's what it was.
Okay, let's see if it works now. Tiara, is it better now?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now let's reset. Yeah, let's reset now. So upon seeing this, Marius, what would you like to do? Sorry that I got out of that role play. My bad, guys.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I know.
I'm describing what Marius is doing because he is just literally in awe of what's going on, and his perception is very skewed. So, him saying that again, he's kneeling down, he's frustrated, and he's looking up, sullen and aghast to Broderick because he can feel the warmth of the ring, because that's something he's physically wearing. So he is, again, awestruck at the situation, and trying to make sense of the reality of it, because he's not sure if this is real or not. And yeah, basically struggling with it at this current point in time, after his bout of madness there.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Tiara a little bit of combat. Is there anything you'd like to do with that, Tiara? Or Nalia now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, should I start talking as my character?
Yes,
or-
yes.
So I go up to Marius and I ask, are you okay?
Which one is she?
Marius, are you there?
Sorry, I forgot to push to talk here.
You're fine.
So Marius just looks in awe of what he's interpreting. Does she look like this image?
Mm-hmm. She
Like-
looks like that image right now. She looks like herself.
So
But in this dream world, even Broderick is a more like buffer version. You're shining with fire. Alkalite Xantus is a much older version of himself. This is kind of like what it seems to be like a paragon, or what's stopping you from being the paragon version of yourselves, in a sense.
Marius reaches for Nawalia's hands, and just his mouth agape. Just, what are you doing here? How are you here? What's going on?
I had this dream and you were on fire and it was really horrible, and then I was dreaming and I saw Broderick and he was running toward a door, and so I went and followed him and I ended up here.
Trying to make more sense of the situation, Marius is just like, is this actually you, Broderick? What's going on? This can't be real. This makes no sense.
Xantus explained it to me. I really didn't understand it. All I know is I'm here. Nualia's here. It's about time we made it, too. All that incense is starting to give me a headache.
Like, I need to go back where everybody's trapped. The river's flooding. Like, I don't know if everyone's okay. Like, am I actually here? Is this me? Is this my form? Like, why? I don't understand.
And on that
Kick him
note,
in the shin.
on that note, I'm going to. That was Marius's turn. We'll go back to the Kobold snipers. They can continue to hit or continue to go. So now they are here. They are like standing. I'll put Bella here. Let's put Bella here. Burke, you see the kobold. They are descending upon Marius. He is on his knees. You see like these clouds of, you can see in the dream now. It's getting bigger. You can see what's kind of going on. It's like it's astral projected above Marius. Burke, you see two kobolds in front of him. What would you like to do?
I mean, these two walls.
Speak up, Bert.
These two kobolds.
Okay. Are you gonna hit the?
And these are the ones you mean?
I can't. Yeah, these are the ones that are going up to him. Yes.
Okay.
So I hold out my hand to help Marius up.
Okay. So you held out your hand to help Marius up. So now, we're on. So right now, not only are we on a different map, so you can't see what's going on right now, because a lot of people playing. So we're on a different map. So now it's Burke's turn. So, and I know you didn't know. It's okay. So Burke, it's your turn. You see these two creatures that descend upon Marius. What would you like to do?
I see these ones are endangered. I'm endangering this one, right?
Yes.
These
These
ones
two.
are not that so much in danger.
I don't understand. Like everything's happening. You have these two that are trying to attack Marius, and you have these that are trying to attack Garlemald. What would your character like to do?
Yeah, well, these ones are more surrounded from allies, right?
Okay. Yep.
So to get rid of the ones below still, while this hold the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna try one more round hitting the ones below.
Okay. Okay. So let me roll my... Doesn't matter, I'm probably gonna fail anyway. Let me see. 4. And then let me roll the other ones for it.
They're coming up here!
Couple
Haste.
blade. Okay. So 15, they both no one fail. So the first, the ones with the whites cape fail, and the other ones make it. So what would you like to do now?
And as the move action, I will draw. I will draw the shovel or the dagger.
Okay.
Draw the short bow. Okay, I will draw the short bow.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that was your spell, correct?
The thunderbolt is the standard. Grabbing the bow is the move.
Okay. So my kobold sniper, they failed, so they dropped their daggers too. They can't do anything. My kobold blade can't do anything because he doesn't have a weapon. This one will take his move action to try to reload, and he would try to hit Garlemon one more time. Correct, Garlemon? Am I right in what I'm doing? Use my move action.
I mean, if that's what they want to do. Oh, yeah, it's a move action to reload.
Yeah. 24, I think that's a miss, correct? Or does it hit? 24 hit you?
Let's see.
Minus 6.
Yeah, minus the 6, it does not.
So that's a miss. Gene, it's your turn. You would like to do an aid to help Garlemon up?
Yep. I'll pull myself over on the ground here, grab onto the tree branch or the tree and rope, and hold it taut for Garlemon to come up. So try to aid him along.
Okay, Garlemon, what would you like to do, sir?
I will begin climbing the rope.
As you climb the rope, Garlemon, you start to hear the swell and the whoosh and the surge of the river as it brushes, debris brushes against you. It's up to past the kobolds as you hear the kobolds noises and the kobolds hurting. As they cry out and are swept away. But you're dangling there. Garlemani, a reflex save. Wow. Garlemon,
I mean, I'm not worried. I'm tied to Gene.
Garlemon, take you're good. Wow. You're good as these kobolds are swept away as it just starts to rush itself and start to sweep.
It'll take more than water to beat me.
As it just sweeps and like all this is water now. It is now Marius' your turn.
Do we lose the little one?
So, as I've been role playing on the sidebar there, I do take Nawale's hand, and go through the retinue of questions with Broderick of, how am I here? This makes no sense. And at the same time also bouncing between him and just in awe of the form that Nawalia is taking, of just how absolutely stunning her form is, the literal form of an angel, an archon, a deva, whatever she must be.
So as that happens, as you hold their hands, you start to hear the rain around you, and you look to your left and to your right, and you see Broderick, and you see Nalia. You have her hand, and what you see below you now, you look around, unfortunately, you were carrying Bella on your right shoulder, and you were carrying Aloysius on your left. And once you fell, you know, they just went to their own locations. But you don't have Bella in your right hand anymore. You now have Nalia. And you see a huge swell, and you see the kobolds and debris just rushing down this river now.
Any focus that Marius just had is lost. He is in complete dismay. The fact that he just lost Bella. He begins to like frantically search for her and calling her name.
At that moment, Jean and Garlemald make their way over. Burke, make a little survival check. Or anybody who makes survival checks.
Ooh. Good.
Yeah, as we kind of limp over, we don't have much time. The water's going to get worse. I guess I'm surprised by there's 2 extra people here now, but still, if we it's far too unsafe just for us to spend time here. Unfortunately, we must continue on.
And let's look for a better place.
So and you see Rosalie here. And she's
I am Burke. This is Tick Tick. Yeah, and he points to his hat.
Should I be able to see the map?
Yes, you should, and I'm so sorry. I am going to. There you go. It's good to see now. Rosalie is here, and you can see that the water's coming up even to this tree stump now.
Well, me and Jean still have the rope tied around us.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll do is I'll go across first. Jean, you stay on this side. We can let everyone else use the rope between us as a handhold, and then you can cross over, and I'll hold you up, just in case you fall.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna add.
And I'll schloop my way across.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a turn for Nolly on Broderick. Just add a 1 and 2. I give Broderick a 2, just so you can go down initiative order. The kobolds have been dispatched. Marius, it was your turn, pretty much. I know you're frantically looking for Bella. The party sees this. You know, Marius is sitting there looking for Bella. You know, he's released Nolly's hand, and Nolly, you know, you're there to comfort your brother Broderick. And the waters just keep on and keep on this river. As Garlemald and Rosalie makes her way across the bridge. And you can see Rosalie hastily moving up to the north of this little this river here.
Hey, Broderick, you're pretty strong. It's nice to see you again. Grab Aloysius and come on. We don't got a lot of time.
Got it. So I'm gonna grab Aloysius, and then I'll be like, and then the thing in red, I'm not recognizing it, but for me it's just like, let's go, Fat Mouth. Come on, hop in my arms.
Oh, I can't wait for him to meet Fat Mouth. I got to make it back to town and get my adopted child back.
Okay, so the group, I can say that the group is going to go across the bridge. So as Aloysius and Garlemon, they go across the bridge with the red coat, I'm gonna assume that Nolly is here on the bridge as well. I'm sorry, Gene's here. My
Yeah,
apologies.
me and Gene are the rope support.
Nalia, you're going across the bridge, and you look over, and you see Marius still there standing, looking out in this flooded river. Do you have anything to say to him? You see that he's frantically looking for something. You have no idea what he's looking for.
I ask, why aren't you coming? What are you waiting for?
We've lost them. How can you all move on? I understand that Broderick and Noalia have no context here, but this is another friend. You just carry on like it doesn't matter? Is that what we do?
Broderick, in times like this, you gotta worry about the lives that you can save. I know it's hard, and I know it hurts, and I know you don't like it. You've had a rough time. But the fact is that not all of us are guaranteed to make it out of here, and we gotta save the lives we know we can save before we can try and save the lives of others.
And that's what left us to half-ass the last time. That cost us so many people.
Well, then
Well,
I think we
Marius,
should
no one can
probably-
stop you from diving in.
Yeah,
Cool.
but Marius, this might be
Later.
a chance. Oh, what's up? Sorry. Alrighty.
Okay.
Very well.
I mean, I get that he's looking for a character moment there, but time is of the essence, and the fact is that you don't always have time for your character moments when sometimes you just gotta go, and it is what it is.
Astra is not gonna wait for you to move. You have to move.
Exactly. And none of us, I don't think any of us are good enough swimmers to go be saving people in this water anyways.
Did someone fall into the water?
Yeah.
The little mouth, right? But why was
Yep,
was
and that's
near the water?
and that's it. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, that's
Why was she so near the water?
So with that, we can. I guess there's gonna be a lot of calculations this.
It was a PC, right? Not an NPC. The
Oh
one,
yeah, for sure.
So
But that's how the story
Okay.
goes. I mean, if that's how he thinks his character should be, then that's how he thinks his character should be.
but
yeah, and I'm not surprised that he reacts this
That's,
way. It's
you know,
it's very in
it is.
character.
Yeah.
why
but
the
He has to
PCs
accept that there's losses. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Right?
No, you're fine. You're fine. So that gives me some stuff to recalculate then. So I'm going to end the session from there, and then we can continue to have our conversation that we're going to have. Broderick came back, so